Opponent is mulliganed. We have a Blood Tithe and a Croxa. I don't think either are correct. We'll draw spells. Guys, we're totally gonna draw spells. Like, we're totally gonna draw so many spells. It's gonna be ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hometown TCG. You all know me, my name is Josh, and that's right, we are back at it. We're looking to climb that arena ladder, looking for that ever-coveted mythic spot, and we are continuing our journey with more Rakdos mid-range. Let's take a look at the deck really quick. If you guys haven't watched the last video, we did a deck tech in that video. We'll go over it quick. We got some Duress and Thoughtseize to kind of get in the hand the control matchup. Fatal Push, just a value card. A little bit of removal to go along with Fatal Push, Heartless Act, Abrade, even Culligan's Command in some senses, and then Bone Crusher Giant. We have our mid-range value plan, which is Fable of the Mirror Breaker, things like Fable of the Mirror Breaker, things like Thoughtseize again to get in there, and then our Planeswalkers, 4-drop Planeswalkers in Chandra and Sorin, and then we have our grind plan. We do have a Rankle, we're playing Graveyard Trespasser, which is proving to be one of the best threats in the format. So this has been a blast. I'm excited to play this game. Looking at the end of this, the one of main board Unlicensed Hearse has proved to be like an absolute hero. I love this card, and I'm actually looking to possibly cut the one of Culligan's Command. I'm not sure where the cut goes from here, but Culligan's Command definitely been an underperformer, so we're going to see how that goes going into the future. All right, guys, that's the deck. Let's get into some gameplay. All right, we got a game coming up here. All right, we have found our game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the gameplay. Smoke CSL. Opponent going first. We do have opening hand, Thoughtseize into Blood Tithe Harvester into Fable. We'll keep their mulliganing. Turn 1 Thoughtseize getting better unless we have yet another mono red opponent, in which case turn 1 Thoughtseize not feeling that great. Yeah, I actually think I'm going to Duress here while I still have more possible targets. Here we go. I have nothing to eat the graveyard at, so let's get Settle the Wreckage out of hand. Let's go Blood Tithe Harvester. We'll start getting in there. Make our blood token. Opponent will Fatal Push the Blood Tithe Harvester. That one feels a little bit weird. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, think I want to play... I'm playing Fable here, right? Playing Fable here. This turn, he's going to Memory Deluge. No main phase Memory Deluge. Okay. Harvester? There's no chance I'm playing Croxa this turn. So Croxa is no-go. Play Mountain. Alright, let's get in there. Alright. Thoughtseize into Memory Deluge is okay. I'll get a better chance of what I get to Thoughtseize here. This is fine. I mean, it's not fine. You definitely don't want them to ever cast Memory Deluge. They're definitely in a happy spot right now. He's at 18. He's nowhere near using his mana. I guess if he uses all of his mana for that next turn, we're happy, because now we go Sorin. And then we make a Vampire. 5 cards in graveyard. We can Thoughtseize into Croxa next turn, which is not the worst thing in the world. Okay. Fable comes back. If this den was only Hive. Oh, if the den was Hive. If the den was Hive, guys, we would be in good shape. Let's see. Opponents go. Opponent manually tapping for Memory Deluge. Very unique scenario here. Does find Fatal Push. Fatal pushes that target. I am okay with that. Let's get in there. Let's Thought Seize our opponent. Grab the Wandering Emperor. And let's get down Kroxa. Come on. Give me all 5. Thank you. Get Kroxa down. Opponent can discard. They can discard Absorb or the Hallowed Fountain. So they can take the 3. They will discard the Absorb. I will look at the top card of my deck. I will reveal it, and I will lose life.
My ways are not for the weak.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opponent, okay, so 5 and mystery card. Here comes Teferi. Teferi tuck Kroxa probably. That's not too bad. Teferi's at 1. Teferi at 1. Power up Den. Three attacks at Den. 1 attack at Teferi.
Really should have seen that coming.
Enters tapped. Gets more value. No creature land. Kroxa next. With Kroxa, we can call against command, away a card, and Kroxa. So we'll reveal and draw this just to dig so we make sure we draw the Kroxa next turn.
Is free.
Okay, so we get there, game 1. It does look like we are playing a control pile, and control pile means a couple things. First of all, Fatal Push is gone. Fatal Push is out. Heartless Act probably out as well. I do want a number greater of Duress. I think I want 2 copies of Go Blank. I like the Noxious Grasp here for the Planeswalker. Unlicensed Hearse. I think Rankle goes. I think Rankle goes, and possibly Culligan's Command goes. I think Rankle stays over Culligan's Command, I guess. Get down, Hasty Threat. One of Rankle is probably fine. Chandra definitely takes over the game. Sorin was pretty good there. On the draw, I don't know how great Sorin is. All right, we're going. Oh, I was gonna say we're going with that, but I missed one. Let's find out how good Rankle is here. All right, let's thought experiment. Thought experiment. Let's find out how good Rankle is in this matchup. Running a 2 of Rankle in the stack. Turn 1 Thought Seize into turn 2 Duress. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. If I take the Tainted Indulgence, what do you think the odds are that they censor the Blood Tithe Harvester? What do you think our odds are that they censor this? Censors the Harvester. Indulgence. Draws and discards. Main phase Indulgence, by the way. which means I think we're getting Fable ticking, and we're going to get the answer to our question. We're going to get the answer to our question if Rankle is any good here. Seeing my hand. A Braid, not very good. Not going to find out if Rankle's very good. Spoiler alert. I think a Braid is no good here. I think I like Blood Crypt. Is Harvester too slow? What am I... God, to find a Planeswalker here would be ridiculous. Am I supposed to bottom the Harvester and possibly give myself nothing to do? I think we can do better. I think we can do better. That wasn't necessarily better. What's Thoughtseize you? What do you got? I think it's there because now we go blank them. They discard 2 and exile their graveyard, which means they'll lose the Memory Deluge. They're very far from casting it though, so maybe that's just incorrect. Maybe the correct play is take the Fatal Push. They keep the Fatal Push, or they keep the Meat Hook and the Shark Typhoon. Yep. Not very good draws here on our part. Drawing a bit dead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. Drawing a bit dead. Meat Hook coming down. Meat Hook for 2. Sure. Completely clearing the board. Chandra. Chandra feels pretty good.
You wanna go? Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Duress you. What is it? Watery Grave. All right. Duress you. Take the Fatal Push. Chandra.
Oh, today's my
Deal
lucky
damage.
day.
Getting the Surveil trigger. Chandra.
This'll be easy.
Deal damage. Draw 2, discard a card. Did he find an answer to the Chandra?
We're done here. This is just gonna be bad for you.
Go blank online. We cannot draw no spells. No! We should have it here. Good game. We draw the Croxa. We get the Chandra off. We get the win to the championship. Okay. Able to get there. We drew a little bit blank. Opponent whiffed on some lands, so feels bad. Sorry that happened, but man, we get there. Let's go. And we get a reward. Don't even know what it is. Don't care. Let's get into the next game. It's all about the next game. The most important game. What's the most fun game? The next game. All right, we will be on the play. We have found a new game. We are on the play. Let's get after it. What's it gonna be? Oh my gosh. Opponent is mulliganed. We have a Blood Tithe and a Croxa. I don't think either are correct. We'll draw spells. Guys, we're totally gonna draw spells. Like, we're totally gonna draw so many spells. It's gonna be ridiculous. It's not even gonna be close. Like, oh, look at that start. Look at all of the spells we just drew. Boom. Oh, we almost played that by messing around. All right, 2-drop a Palooza. Let's get on the board. Let's get that blood token going so we can crack that next turn if we want. Discard some of these lands to get some of this stuff out of here, man. Oh, I mean, I feel like we can trade 1 for 1 here. Ooh. I gotta get Fable ticking. This card, just letting you fix your hand is so good. It's gonna let me discard these 2 lands right here. Look, boop, boop, boop. Don't want them. No, thank you. No, thank you. Fuels the graveyard up to 3. Let's get in there. Let's make a treasure. Let's get in there. We are going to Thoughtseize our opponent. What have you, opponent? Oh no. Oh no. oh no. Yep, we'll go here and the Graveyard Trespasser. We will get rid of the den, or the Goldspan Dragon. We have to watch out for the den. Be wary for it. Opponent would have been dropping Goldspan Dragon on our dome. Alright, so we block the Goblin, block the Gobbo. There's 4 cards. We discard, this is exiled. We can't Kroxa this turn, but that's okay. So we'll just take our turn. Let's get in there. Let's get that creature card out of the graveyard. Let's play Kroxa. So now we're going to look to discard the Blood Tithe Harvester to turn on Kroxa, and we are going to bolt or shock the Den of the Bugbear. Go to game 2. Red aggro pile. I love Fatal Pushes here. I love Duress a lot less. I'm not as big on Thoughtseize on the play. There was some 3 toughness stuff here. So let's go second Abrade. Strangle on the draw doesn't seem great. I don't think Rankle is the answer here. What else is... Let's look at what's bad. Call Against Command could be okay here. I don't love it. I don't love Call Against Command, guys. This is my revelation. I'm not in love with this card. Do we want to give Rampage a shot? If we go 2 of Rampage, we go down a Call Against Command and an unlicensed Hearse. And we keep here. And we go from there, and we go to game 2 against an aggro-y, giant-y pile of do damage to my face and I cry. Is what it looks like. Not a fan. Guys, we're totally going to draw spells. Like, I don't know what you guys are all freaking out about. I don't know what you're freaking out about. We're totally drawing spells. Like, watch. You just watch. You're freaking out over nothing. Oh, opponent with a big mulligan. Anytime we can get Blood Crypt down tap, I would rather be Thoughtseizing here, but getting that down tap feels huge. Ow, my face. Castle can come down, and then we can pass. We can keep up a Braid and Bone Crusher Giant. I don't think I want a Bone Crusher Giant in their face. Haunted Ridge Fable? Value? Guys, what did I tell you? We're drawing spells. Freaking told you. We draw spells. That's what we we do around here. We draw spells, and we block this attack. Never mind. Psych. No, we don't. We do not block this attack. I don't need 2 lands. Both of those can go. Do draw a Blood Crypt. Going to forego the Blood Crypt here. Gonna put down the Harvester. Gonna keep the Blood Token. I think I'm actually gonna keep up removal. Because there is a viable target for removal, right? So if opponent spends his turn powering up Den, we get to double block, cast removal, go Kroxa Fable, or even Bone Crusher. I think second Fable is just correct. Best case is opponent powers up. Oh. That is not the best case scenario. I mean, we can kill it coming up here. It's just going to take our whole turn, which is super frustrating. I think we just have to take this. No, we block here. We already blocked. We didn't have to block. We could have sacked Blood Tithe. We'll do this. Okay. Not ideal. Wait, new Blood Tithe is going to make this thing -4, give this thing minus... Oh no, Fable takes a turn. Fable sucks. What I was thinking is this is going to flip and we will get a Luminarch Aspirant. Sure. That's a much better draw. That card is very good. I have no desire to sit around while that card is a thing. I want to hold up a Braid here. I really do. Because if he draws something else to put the... If he draws something else before we go to combat, I can keep the value down. And then... So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold up a Braid and Blood Token trigger here. That's the move. Never needed it. Never didn't have it. I don't want to go to combat. Opponent making a mistake here, in my opinion. A Braid here. There's going to be no blocks. We do find ourselves in trouble if opponent finds a way to kill the Reflection. Go to 7. Don't love this. A lot of good top decks for our opponent. Sparring Regimen. Here comes the Learn trigger. Okay. So we kept Token around. So we get to go like this. Kind of a little cool combo here. Make copy. -4, -4. Combat. Gain 1, lose 1. Blood Tithe, or Blood Token trigger. We will block the Den. We will block the Den here. We're gonna discard the Kroxa. Draw a card. Fatal Push. That's possible, probably. Keeping up Fatal Push. Here we go. Drop Croxa. Discard that last card from their hand. Go to combat. Get in there. Hold up the Fatal Push. Soft to another Dragon Draw. Opponent at 8. Holding 1 in hand. Good game. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a good one. Let's tune in now. Let's take a look at the games we played and talk in the post-game wrap. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the post-game wrap-up. As you can see, we ended our run today Plat Tier 2. We started this journey at Bronze Tier 4. We are at Plat Tier 2. We're experiencing an awesome win rate. This Rakdos mid-range pile that I've been running has been an absolute pleasure, an absolute joy to get into. Let's take a look at this deck one more time. Pull this up here. I gotta tell you, Culligan's Command looking like it might become a cut. Culligan's Command, Duress and Thoughtseize definitely doing work in our control matchups. Our creature lands, Hive of the Eye Tyrant, Den of the Bugbear, and as always, Graveyard Trespasser, guys, is a format all-star. Today, unlike last video, we got to see use of removal like a Braid. We got to see Cruxa shine a little bit more. This deck does a ton of what you want to do in this format. I encourage you guys, get out there, build this deck, give it a try. If you want this deck, look down in the video description. If I don't put it there, leave a comment, ask me. I will reach out to you. I will get you this deck and any changes I make. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. And until next time, you guys know me. My name is Josh, and we will see you around.